12th of April 20.
Top news headlines. Chief Minister calls for collective fight against drug menace. Forest Minister warns action against smuggling of forest products. Ukhrul denizens reeling under acute shortage of water. And Congress leaders meet President over disqualification of 12 MLAs. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear masks before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Hello and welcome to Times of Manipur News. I'm JESSIA giving you the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren Singh today called upon the people of the state to fight together against drug menace and save the young generation and future generation as well. Biren added that drug abuse has widowed 2,400 women in Haingang constituency alone, and among them, around 600 are below 40 years of age. Biren was attending the inauguration of a multi-purpose hall at Laipam Kunau, Mitong Lampak, LKYDA. President of LKYDA, K-Joy Imphal East Adaksha, PB Mola, Laipam Kunau Jila Parishad member L. Olendro and Laipam Kunau Gram Panchayat Pradhan L. Piroja also attended the event. The multi-purpose hall was constructed under the MLA Local Area Development Fund. Speaking at the event, Biren further said that many developmental projects have been taken up in the constituency. Chief Minister Biren represents Haingang constituency in Manipur Assembly. He also underlined on the importance of upgrading connectivity at Laipam Kunau. Biren said that the government has provided CMHT cards to around 7 lakh people so far in the state, besides taking up a slew of welfare schemes for women.
Angamba thakta praja ko hengang kendra ki praja na ngona sinabi ba daita laibak phalu hai budai samna laibak phalu shanti poro sakhut pa se damo helo hai budai kan honajari aduga laita laira wana taba mayam ayam kan mating pangi sing the oiro tam the oiro madugi sab saba scheme sing kari kari toro kan honari yum laitaba laita laira ba adagi nupi singi market hana taruk taret ama sagre hujiksu another tara ama sadore ngarang paisa loin deposit tokre Sengmai gi yauri Nambol gi yauri Bishnupur gi yauri loina jatra hon garabani paisa lae hujik saba horani sumai tokdana lamlong gi hujik loidorabani adagi kwakaithen gi loidorabani nupi sing the empower toba nupi singbu sakti piba nupi singbu afaba mawongda thamnana honaba madugi khongthang sing ekoi kan honari.
Manipur Forest and Environment Minister Awangbaw Nyumai has warned of taking stringent legal actions against those who transport forest products without valid permit. The minister also said that the State Forest Department is monitoring people who are indulging in smuggling of forest products in the state. Awangbaw Nyumai was distributing forest equipments and gadgets to beneficiaries at the program held at the Forest Department office in Sanjantong, Imphal today. Reacting to allegations by media, Awangbaw Nyumai clarified that allegations are baseless, saying that though the department is facing lack of adequate manpower, it is still working tirelessly to take timber smuggling.
We have created awareness to protect forests, to protect animals and birds, to preserve and made our environments more hygienic and livable. Now, a lot of improvement in terms of people's awareness also have been witnessed from day to day. I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister, who has been so concerned about our state's forests, animals, including the
Chief Secretary of Forest and Environment M.H. Khan, PCCF and HOFF, K. Angami, PCCF Wildlife, A.K. Joshi, PCCF, and State Mission Director Dr. Lolchu Puni were present on the occasion. 46 printer, 29 computer sets, 4 drone cameras, 2 Bolero vehicles and other forest equipments were distributed to beneficiaries at the program. Ukhrul district normally receives rain for 5 months in a year and has a great chance to succeed in rainwater harvesting. The Angkul people basically depend on natural spring water and traditional ponds. Official of PHE Department, Ukhrul informed that the daily requirement of drinking water in Ukhrul town is 12.5 lakhs of litre. According to them, the town needs additional 9.5 lakh litres of water daily. Yet the Danesians have been receiving only 2 to 4 lakh litres of water per day on an erratic basis from the pipeline. But the PHED is doing their best to serve the public by supplying water. The key reason is the lean season. During such time of year, the public usually face the same fate, but the concerned authorities continue to opt for a short-term solution, sources said. All India Congress Committee AICC in charge of Manipur Bhakta Charan Das, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, MPCC President Govindas Konthaujam, Congress Working Committee member Gaikhangam and Congress MLAs met the President of India Ramnath Kovind in New Delhi today. The team submitted a memorandum on the issue pertaining to Office of Profit to President Ramnath Kovind at the meeting. The opposition Grand Old Party in Manipur has been demanding disqualification of 12 Manipur MLAs for holding the post of parliamentary secretaries.
I ngaknanaba leiriba constitution bu ngaknanaba leiriba Manipur gi governor se masi Delhi da halan bigro ko bigro ain ngaktre ain sanadre constitution sanadre hadana ko memorandum ama president da pisinjarami president na memorandum adu ningthi jana paraba matungda mahaki lokhotpham thokpa lokhot piganena thabak sing lokhot piganena takpirai parliamentary secretary trying to have kibase disqualify to birakani haibagi asadu akoi congress ki leijariba member punamangna rashtrapati gi mathakta thajabadu thamnuna akoi hanjarai yamna ningthi jana akoi na ngangjaba punama akoi na haijaba punama yamna patient oina yamna ningthi jana akoi tabi madugi damakta su bharat ki rashtrapati bu akoi member punamangna thagatsaba phongdoksari.
Now it's time for a short break. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.
Sri Sri Govindaji Temple Board Khanghanjaba COVID-19 gi laichat Manipur da singthaningai oina faraklabasu Bharat ki state kharada ani suba laichat kana sandorklibasina maram oiduna Manipur sarkar nasu matam gi kanglon semduna tawgadaba amadi tawroidaba SOP kya semli athingba singi marakta yausang thabal chongba sumang kumai pangthokpa laigi thorom pangthokpada mi ka hen tindaba yauri Laichat asina maram oiduna ikai khumnajariba President Sri Sri Govindaji Temple Board Chief Minister na mayai tangba lobiduna March 13 da mifam ama pangthokpiduna handaki Sri Sri Govindaji Temple da pangthokadoriba yausang kumai asigi chanagadaba kanglon makhagi sumna semjari March 18 dagi haugadaba pana manga gi thogal asi pala masing kundagi henbidaba March 15 dagi ekadasi gi oinasu laigi thogal pambiba singna masing kundagi henbidaba March 18 Piskari Thogal Fangbigadaba Holy Dal Singna Masing Taradagi Hinbidaba Sri Sri Govindaji gi Paramparadagi Chanaraklaba Yubilakpi Thoramgi Oinasu Laigi Oiba Thoram Damak Tawduna Loisinba Sri Sri Bijoy Govindaji dagi Lengbirakadaba Brazamai Singi Oinasu Masing Kunmangadagi Hinbidaba Sri Sri Govindaji Piskari Numitki Piskari Thogal Fangbigadaba Bhakta Singda Piskari Ka Hena Kapidaba Semjariba niti niyam asida Sri Sri Govindaji gi bhakta singna laibak ki fifam ni khanbiduna ngakna chatpinaba ningsingjari. Khanganjariba Sri S. Surchandra Singh, Executive Officer, Sri Sri Govindaji Temple Board, Imphal. Guardians Defence Academy, admission open for 10 days SSB course from 4th April 2021. We provide personalized coaching to its candidate, special classes by visiting officers for motivation, professional guidance and teaching, everyday feedback to prepare well, boarding and lodging facilities available. For more details, please contact Guardians Defence Academy near Nursing Thakur Mandir, Naurim Lekai Kagwa Makha, Imphal West. Contact number 9863 388 639. Marks Time Classes. Chahi Khudingi Topper Puthokliba Marks Time Classes ki CBSE BOSEM Amadi Council ki Class 9 ki 12 Fawbagi Foundation Course ki admission hogjare. Batch amada Mahiroi Kundagi Hena Logjaroi, April Amadagi class Hogjaragani. Akopamorol Gidama contact Obiro Marks Time Classes, Wankai Mehu Pamlampak, contact number 9436 288 300.
Teachers are really helpful and are out here to help you in the best way they can. They're not egoistic and are really helpful.
For exam preparation, I recommend Marks Time is one of the best coaching centers in the world.
TOMTV Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawjare. Apun ba sembam gi 10% amak down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% gi changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi malengsim biro TOMTV Construction Private Limited assistant company of TOMTV Housing Finance Company Limited Torombam lekai.
TOMTV Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents TOMTV Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. TOMTV Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact TOMTV Construction Private Limited or report Taurang Lekai, Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. Kuki Students Organization KSO Moray Block has imposed a ban on festivities and entertainment activities in and around Moray town of Tamenglong district in view of the approaching HSLC and HSSLC examination 2021. The ban will be effective till the end of the two crucial examinations, KSO said in a statement. KSO Moray Block stated that since COVID-19 pandemic had stopped students from attending normal classes in 2020, the organization will not tolerate any activities including album, cassette releasing programs and other prior to the examinations. The KSO Moray Block made a fervent appeal to Moray residents to postpone, cancel such activities, urging them to cooperate with KSO in the larger interest of the students' community. Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar today highlighted on the importance of women in a society and said they play an immense role in building a society. Joykumar was inaugurating a Maira Sanglan of Kwai Brahmapur Women Development Committee at Kwai Brahmapur. The simple function was organized by Kwai Brahmapur Women Development Committee. Joykumar also expressed concern over the increasing number of drug users in the state and underlined on the need of every mother to keep their wards away from substance.
Ladiba Samas the labor social evils in Karishin David Mayamse, Masi is a corn targeti, the same Abda, Mera Pabigi, the Pigi Roji Yamu song the day, the same that Sumi kind of familiar with the Lacy, Mapaga, Masaga, Nakaviki, Mamaga, Masaga, Yam killing it. Aduna, Angamsin Karishin, simple targeti, Amatogati, Mamagi roll. The
Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, STDCM, Manipur, Lalambung Youth Volunteer Association, and Kwai Lalambung Makong Nisaban Mayrapai Loop and the Lambung Development Committee jointly carried out a sit-in protest today at Lambung Pung Makong, demanding the Manipur government to include the Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list without delay. The STDCM advisor, Professor H. Jentukumar, and Vice President, retired Colonel L. Lokendro, were present at the demonstration. The North Imphal Development and Sporting Union (NIDSU) Luang Sambam has announced that all sports event and entertainment programs will be banned with immediate effect in all places which fall under the jurisdiction of NIDSU during the 5-day-long Yaosheng Festival. NIDSU President Dr. N. Bilendrajit informed this during a press meet at Ima Panthoibi Community Hall of Luang Sambam in Imphal. Bilendrajit added that the decision supports the government's preventive measures against the COVID-19 pandemic.
The North Imphal Development Sporting Unions Luang Somna Amatawina Masigi Makhada Labor Club Sigi Lake Deliver Makhada Liba Loina Maira Pipe Club Adagi Kwegi Leshabising Mayam Pulaga Amatoina Liga Marana and Kwegi Yoksing Kumay Amati Hasaja Yanaba Kabana Chumba Mayam Lepus Headaga Primaya Amatoina Wayanaki Maramsina Akway like I Sida Club Sigi Makhada Liba Akway Punamuna Handaki Yoksing Kumay Sibu Hybrid Aquarius possible Amatoina Toroisi Hena Yanaba Amatoina.
Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC Ward Number 3 Co-operator H. Nutan Chandra urged the Manipur government to cancel the plan for carrying out the delimitation exercise in IMC Ward Number 1, 2, 3 and 25. He was speaking to reporters at IMC Common Room. Ward Number 1 Co-operator Gaidon Gamay, Ward Number 2 Co-operator T.H. Punachandra and Ward Number 25 Co-operator and Deputy Mayor Sujata Paumay also attended the press meet. Co-operator H. Nutan Chandra said that they cannot accept the notice issued by Mahud Deputy Secretary Muhammad Yasir Ahmad Khan on March 18 for delimitation exercise at Ward 1, 2, 3 and 25 under Thangwepan constituency.
Nasimak koi ko pising asi Mahud Commissioner pisna ba koi ledi taur le jare aduna ari makai sarkar da koi hanjan an haijari Thangwepan khaki personally delimitation tabu tawiganu masina parjana Manipur ki parja punamakna akoi masi noknagi gani manamdi kainula Thangwepan tonga tabagi mo ubiba tawhanjaning di aduna masina aikoina kanagu bai thaitana aikoina haijari mo phamdi time da leiba parja singsu aikoi mit mai pang matam yawlen khanjaning aduna aikoina parja leader mo oina leire haraga aikoina parja gi against parjana kaira thabak kaidurung aikoi marina tawjaroi aduga sarkar gi against so khoi lepjaroi tawdabu sarkarna amona miyeng sanjan bi haraga delimitation tawna tholiba notice ado aikoi thali sungse handok piri haraga bazar samam na dana thok tobiu haibo phamsima honorable chief minister amadi mohon minister gi miyeng singjari haibo pham thamjaraga.
Rotary Club of Imphal has launched the Was in School Wins project today at Kaishamthong High School in Imphal. In connection to this, an awareness session on how to keep one healthy through proper and regular washing was carried out in the presence of teachers and students. Department of Education, Government of Manipur Director Laishram Nandakumar at the program said that Kaishamthong High School has produced many bright students since it was set up. He urged the teachers of the school to work with dedication to nurture more bright students in future.
Manipur City apit state amo oibadina angang education matamda masi school sida isaji salan biu masi chalan biu ena approach mayam lak pasin se masi engon da sula masi di school sidi approach lak sabagi wani ene no mata madam da se ngan salan hai modi hai modi lekte adu approach la isa yam thai hai jeri ba masi ki da mutta main credit chi school asigi azasinga the school is a possible possession going on.
Rotary Club of Imphal installed a sanitary pad vending machines at Ibotonsana Girls Higher Secondary School, Uripo. With this, the club has so far installed the machine at 6 schools: Ibotonsana Girls Higher Secondary School, Dampasna Girls Higher Secondary School, Lila Singh Khongnangkhong High School, Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy, Lamlong Higher Secondary School, and Wangkai High School. Rotary Club of Imphal President C.H. Dhananjoy said that these machines were provided by Rotary International. Dhananjoy hoped that the sanitary vending machines will help bring a positive change in the hygiene of girl students.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯥꯎꯠꯁꯀꯔꯠꯇ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯥꯞꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯈꯔꯕꯨ ꯅꯥꯜꯂꯤ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯔꯨꯔꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯗꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇ ꯔꯨꯔꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯟꯖꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ.
Ahead of the upcoming Yaosheng Festival, the Imphal East District Police, Manipur Fire Service and members of Sri Sri Govindaji Temple Board today carried out a cleanliness program in and around Govindaji Temple, Mandap. It was a part of an initiative taken up by Manipur Chief Minister and Bireen to maintain cleanliness at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple and its surroundings. Imphal East Superintendent of Police Yogesh Chandra Haubizam said that the Sri Sri Govindaji Temple is one of the most important places in the state and that the cleanliness program was organized under the directive of Chief Minister and Bireen. He also informed that the organizers are planning to conduct similar programs on the first day of every month at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple complex in future.
unjalaga khoina sigi amora kaina compulsory complex leiba unama loina mo adu mantop si yamna luna nana taruna thamnana ba khoi adugi social service hosi yam kanna khoi jari amasung masi khoi monthly tawnana ba instruction chu honorable cm na piram badagi adu asi khoi lakari bo holy festival wasi mari leina khoi tabase khoi
Demanding justice for Athopam Sanaton, Citizens Club Soipam Laikai, Wangkai Kunau organized a sit-in protest today at Manglampak, Laiwangma in Imphal. Mention may be made that 22 years old Athopam Sanaton of Kurai Thangjam Laikai, a 5th semester MBBS student at RIMS, Lumphel was found hanging under mysterious circumstances inside the gents' hostel room of RIMS on March 15 last. The demonstrator later formed a human chain demanding justice for Sanaton, which was followed by a protest rally. Akhil Bharatiya Hind Kranti Party ABHKP Manipur State Unit has extended support to the Manipur government war against drug. ABHKP Manipur State Unit President Dr. M. Dhanabir informed this during a press meet at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today. Unit Secretary Giris Kangabam and Youth President Amarjit Yumnam were also present. President Dr. M. Dhanabir said that Akhil Bharatiya Hind Kranti Party lauds the effort of the government. However, he demanded the government to disclose the seized drugs and take actions against those who were involved in such cases. Once again, it's time for a short break. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.
Admission open. Private Sports Academy Guwahati and Anno Football Club Guwahati invite application from interested persons who want to participate in a month-long residential practice cum trial coaching for under 13 and under 18 years of age. The coaching is scheduled to begin under the guidance of a foreign coach from 5th next month. Fooding and lodging facilities are also available. For more information, please visit Place Venue Guwahati, Mirza Tiniali, or contact us at 6026 709 279 or 7005 235638.
Saklon ama Saysakpa ama oibeta natana acting gi lamda sumaming lairaba Prakash Soraisam bu aikhoigi studio da March ki kuntare thangjan mitki numidang pung taret makhai taba matamda puduna lakcharagani Saysakpa asiga wari watai sabata natana apamba isai sing khanbinaba aikhoigi number 7629943543 da call tawbiragu
Midyeng sukha jik yeng nu ne kuina ga yeng nu ne hey nok pusu kuina ga nok nu ne
Hidak oina amadi thau oina animak sizinaba yaraba sangbrai thau fangbiragani. Sangbrai pambidagi sungba organic oiraba amadi side effect leitraba thau asina hiram kayada kanaba piri. Nungsang, laikoi, haksang chikpa, laihau, apomba, puri, samkenba, tonsil na chingba kaya layingbada kanaba piri. Thau si thakpadi yade. Akupa moral gidama contact Tobio Sangbrai Thau Kyam Gai Maning Laikai contact number 9366949 811.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life. Nothing but excellence for a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishthaniketan, nothing but excellence.
Haima, kinom hai kita bune kawe. Lakliba March tarik kunipan yausang hawu numita Yesna Bakery gi ani suba outlet Samurauda hangdok charani grand opening sida mayam puna maksu sorgya view. Yausanga mari lenana mayam puna maksu wish bizari happy yausang. Our test, your health.
Welcome back after the break. A one-day workshop on playwriting was organized by Liberty Theatre Kaching today at Anganching Eco Park, Kaching. Retired JEO Pukrambam Nimai and retired Principal Diet Kaching Naurim Biramongol were present during the workshop. Eminent playwrights Khetri Sanajauba and Buddha Jingtham were the resource person of the workshop. Naurim Uttam Kumar, Secretary of Liberty Theatre Kaching and Theatre Director, said that the main objective of the workshop was to produce more playwrights in the state.
lamdamsidasu playwright anobra thorokpa yagadra haibi wakalon sida namgadra haibi wakalon sida mamangda abo kali morbe lenga da dum ibirami adu makhata tasisu ai maya masida kogi playwright ko direktna ibuna magari kogi maki don sus theater ki concert asi yakrakpa namgani haibi wakalon da sinjabani.
Nasha Mulk Bharat Campaign Committee, Bishnupur District and Anauba Punsikon Thamna Pokpi under Nasha Mulk Bharat Campaign jointly organized a capacity building program on drugs for ASHA workers and Mayra Paibis at Thanga, Nagaram today. Youth Union for Voluntary Action Yuba Thanga President O Maipakchau, IRCA Anauba Punsikon Thamna Pokpi Chief Functionary K. Pradeep Kumar, ASHA workers, Angalwadi workers and Mayra Paibis were present during the program. The National Investigation Agency yesterday filed a charge sheet against two separatist leaders from Manipur who had in 2019 announced the launch of the Manipur government in exile and declared the state's independence from India, officials said. Media reports say that besides Yambem Biren and Narengbam Samarjit Singh, the agency filed a charge sheet against their associate Narengbam Biswajit Singh, Elangbam Rajendra Singh and Akuijam Deepa Anand in 2019 at a press conference in London, Biren claiming to be the Chief Minister of Manipur State Council and Narengbam Samarjit Singh claiming to be the Minister of External Affairs and Defence of Manipur State Council had said they were speaking on behalf of the Maharaj of Manipur to formally launch the government in exile, the Manipur State Council. The officials say that the 5 persons have been charged under the Indian Penal Code and the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. The charge sheet was filed before a special NIA court in Imphal in Manipur on Tuesday. India recorded 47,262 new cases of the coronavirus disease in the last 24 hours, according to Union Health Ministry update this morning. This took the nationwide tally to 1,17,34,058, the data showed. According to reports, the country also recorded 275 related fatalities, its highest one-day toll this year. The fatalities count pushed the death toll up to 1,60,441, the ministry data showed. Maharashtra, Punjab, Karnataka, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh and Tamil Nadu, which have reported a surge in the number of COVID-19 cases, are major contributors in the nationwide tally, the Health Ministry has said. The states together account for 80.90% of the new cases, according to the ministry. India's total active caseload is rising after touching its lowest mark in mid-February. However, it stood at 23,080 this morning. The government meanwhile announced on Tuesday that everyone above the age of 45 years can get themselves vaccinated from April 1st, heeding to the view of experts who say that vaccination coverage has to be increased in the wake of resurgence in the disease number. Manipur registered 10 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, bringing the total tally to 29,352. The new cases were reported from Imphal East, Imphal West, Thawal, Bishnupur, Kakching, Senapati and Ukhrul districts. However, there were no reports of deaths. According to the State COVID-19 Command Control Room, the recovery rate of the state currently stands at 98.57%. Petrol and diesel prices were slashed for the first time in 2021 after a sharp fall in global crude oil prices. State-run oil marketing companies, OMCs, today cut petrol and diesel prices by 18 paise and 17 paise respectively. Media reports say that OMCs may slash rates soon in the wake of a sharp drop in global crude oil prices amid rising COVID-19 cases and reimposition of lockdowns in some countries. After today's cut, a litre of petrol in Delhi cost Rs 90.99, down from Rs 91.17. Petrol rates have also dropped in other major cities, including Kolkata, from yesterday. While today's drop may not provide sufficient relief to citizens, the fact that OMCs reduced rates after a fall in global oil prices is a positive development. This is an indication that if global oil prices fall further, OMCs are likely to pass on the benefits to consumers. Myanmar's junta freed hundreds of demonstrators arrested during its brutal crackdown on protests today, while many businesses in Yangon remained shut and streets were deserted after anti-coup activists called for a silent strike. According to Reuters, several buses full to prisoners dropped out of Yangon in Sion jail in the morning, said witnesses who included lawyers for some inmates. There was no immediate word from authorities on how many prisoners were freed. A spokesman for the military did not answer calls. The Assistance Association for Political Prisoners (AAPP) activist group says at least 2,000 people have been arrested in the military crackdown on the protests against the February 1 coup. Many businesses were closed in Yangon and few vehicles were seen on the road in the country's biggest city, witnesses said, after a call by pro-democracy activists for a silent strike, aided the report. The strike comes a day after staff at the funeral service in Mandalay told Reuters that a 7-year-old girl had died of bullet wound in the city, the youngest of about 275 people killed in the bloody crackdown, according to the AAPP. Now we have the sports news. The 23rd Annual Sports Meet 2021 for BB Pole Development Home kick-off today at the home campus in Mongsangay. The home shelters persons with intellectual disabilities. Apart from providing functional academies, the inmates of the home have garnered national medals in co-curricular like yoga, sports, music and dance. The two-day sports meet is sponsored by Nishikant Sapam, the owner of Sangay Express Jelly. Speaking at the event, Nishikant batted for well-being of mentally challenged people. He urged the concerned authority to look into the shortage of infrastructure in the home.
Mentally challenged है अखोई mentally challenged है मोई जो यिंग मोई पूरा face full of innocence अदगी मोई मसक्ता हराव happiness I mean हाइदी mentally challenged ओजरसु अदो मोई सही तौरीबा yoga exceptional standard की yoga ने अखोइना मोई लेबा चांग द काय दना लेबा talent for example हौजी आंगांग सिंजे yoga हिबा अदगी माई काय नोमा talent तमदि लेमगनी अदो अखोइना nurture तौरगा mating panga masana moi masabu support to ngamjadi adu nothing like it aduna atai area da su akoina ngamdaba kangmu so dum support to godamni sidi samaj ama oina akoi collectively work to godamni adu wherever possible adu mating panga aigi wada na te mayam government na su khaya miyeng changbi phai.
Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister calls for collective fight against drug menace. Forest Minister warns action against smuggling of forest products. Ukhrul denizens reeling under acute shortage of water. And Congress leaders meet President over disqualification of 12 MLAs. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.